Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Oh, my goodness. We're finally live here on GamesMatter. We'll take just a moment here before we get too into it to get everybody involved. I'm actually going to take a moment and tweet out, but why don't we go ahead and say some hellos. First of all, I want to thank Falcone for joining us, being an extra player. Glad to have you here.
I obey.
Karl, always glad to have you with us as well, bud.
What's up, brother?
And Dan, how are you doing, Dan?
Very good.
I don't
It's
know your last
lunchtime.
name. Deez isn't your last name, is
Des.
it? Des?
Yeah, Des.
All right.
Oh, that's not my real name, but that's what I go by, so everybody will actually remember my name.
Dan Des. All right.
Yeah.
How are you doing tonight, Dan?
I'm doing very well. Tonight's launch day at 12 a.m. at Eastern Time. I'm gonna push that button and publish Obey.
On Steam.
Woot.
Yes.
Big.
Finally, long time coming.
That's exciting, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've tried to really make a game that people will like. It's the game I've always wanted to play and make, and it's to the point that it's time to bring the players on and push it out.
Well, before we get into actually playing the game, let me take a moment. Is this your first game?
No, I've been making games since like 2002, professionally.
Professionally. Have you worked on AAA titles or independent titles or?
Yeah, everything, apps,
Oh, excellent.
consoles, yeah.
Well, what made you decide to kind of strike out on your own?
I don't know. I guess ever since I started, I think I always wanted to be indie or make indie games. But I guess when I had the opportunity, I did. Yeah, I'm working in a studio is cool, but sometimes you work on things you like, sometimes things you don't. You yourself wouldn't play. But I guess in my heart, I always wanted to make my own PC game. So when I first went indie, I actually went to make apps, and after I did that, I had some success there, but I always wanted to go back, and finally I had an opportunity, and so I took it.
And all right, so Obey is, let's hear your elevator pitch.
The elevator pitch. I'll give you the shortest one I have.
All right.
Of Obey, okay? Because it's such a different game. This has been my challenge to just explain the game, because it's not like any other game. So think of Obey like an RTS, a real-time strategy game, except your units are the other players, and they're all untrustworthy scumbags who will stab you in the back the first chance they get. That's Obey.
Where did you get the idea to make a game like this? Because you're right. I've messed around in it a little bit now. It is unlike anything else I've ever seen.
Yeah, so the way I thought the way it came about was I was trying to make the most asymmetrical multiplayer game I possibly could. And so I was thinking, well, what's the most asymmetry that you can possibly have in a game? And I thought, what about like a master-slave kind of relationship? Like that's really the most asymmetrical relationship you can have between people. And I think most designers, I'm sure I can't be the first to have thought of this, but most designers would probably be like, who the hell wants to be a slave in a video game? Scrap that idea, So I thought I think I can balance this. I think I can make this work.
Now you're working on Obey all by yourself, right? You're the only person working on it right now?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So is that art, music, everything?
Not the music. The music and sound effects I hired out.
Okay.
Mostly, but the art, yes, the programming, everything, promo.
Well, that's an important part of it, is it not?
Absolutely, it's a ton of work. I probably spend at least 40 to 50% of my time doing promo or getting the word out.
Let's start when we talk about the art here. The first thing you see here is this big, giant, spinning robot machine gun thing. Where did you kind of get the inspiration of that? And by the way, I love the peace sign and the heart on the side.
Oh, well, the idea behind him is he's supposed to represent all forms of illegitimate power. And there are many examples of, I'll say, political structures and all other forms of illegitimate power that always have like a surface, a veneer of kindness, I'll give you a current example. Like, think of the CIA. To me, the CIA is the assassination and the dirty tricks arm of the United States. But recently they started a Twitter feed, right, like Twitter account, and their first tweet is, we do not confirm or deny. This is our first tweet. Like he. But you're torturers. You know, you're murderers. That's your job. You know. And that's what I'm saying. That's what this is about. Like, and this is a historical pattern. I mean, this is over and over. If you go back to hundreds of years to the kings and queens, they were all very pious, you know. But they were basically what we call now mobsters. That's what they were.
Right on. Right
totally on. Illegitimate. But that's what is meant. That's what he's inspired by, and that's what he's meant to represent. And that's how he came about his design.
Well, do you have a server up and running so that we can hop into a private server there?
We can. You want me to make a private one just for us?
Just for us right now, so you can kind of take us through the game a little bit before we jump into it. There's a lot to digest here.
That's true. Okay, give me a quick second. Let me put a password on it. Should I type to you guys the password?
Sure.
Okay.
That's another interesting thing too. As you talk about, you know, this idea of like a master overseeing his, you know, subservient, you know, people. And you talk about that veneer. There's also this idea that you have this giant robot with all of this power, but ultimately it's run by a rabbit.
That's right. That's absolutely right. That's it. And it's metaphorical. The game is intended to be a metaphor. It's all part of that. Absolutely.
That's great.
All right, fellas. The server should be up. This is the password here. Let me chat to you guys.
Secret stuff. Secret stuff.
There you go.
And we'll be opening this up after we kind of have him show us the ropes here. We'll open this up and we'll get some people in to play with us here as well. But let's go through and which one are we looking for here?
It's called GamesMatter.
All right, let me do a refresh. There it is.
Get in myself.
All right.
Are you guys able to get in?
We are.
See if I can't quash my ping again tonight. Ping is irrelevant for those who obey.
Now, one of the things I noticed right off the bat is what made you decide to use sort of the visual distortion or blur towards the extreme visual range. Like as a bunny, I'm pretty far away from the robot now.
The depth of field.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, it's a bug. I need to tweak that. It's not meant to be so strong.
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily you necessarily want to take it out because
I'm going to keep it, but it has to be. I want to make it more so that you can see better when you're trying to look farther. It's not supposed to be quite that strong when you're trying to look far, but I do like the effect. It's not going to be gone, but I have to.
Okay.
I have to tweak it. Are we going to use the in-game chat?
We're not right this second, because what I want you to do is take a moment and kind of explain a little bit about how the game works. You know, drop some items for us. Let everybody out there kind of get a good in-depth how to play this game.
Okay, sure. Just give me a moment to spawn a dropship. All right. Why don't we meet by the feed box?
Okay, over by the feed box.
Yes.
All right.
All right, let me know when you're there, because you're the one recording, sending the stream, right?
Yep. I'm almost there. I'm coming.
Ah, there you are.
Little bunny foo-foo.
Oh, someone got in the robot. Nice. All right. Hello. Okay, so the way you win in Obey is by making the most money. And you can see on the upper left of the screen is your money and the top 3 players, and you see the score goal, in this case 10,000 points, cents. So whoever makes 10,000 cents first is the winner of this round.
Why cents?
Why cents? Well, I wanted the game to be like like in real life, people sell each other out for so cheap. I mean, you think about like politicians, like for example, like you get politicians, they get paid like 40 grand by the oil industry, and they'll deny that oil and fossil fuels cause global warming. You know, no problem. I'll sell it to my grandkids 40 grand. You know, it's nothing. Other times you have people. You think about what an assassination costs. Like it's not that much. You know, you can a couple grand. You know, you get someone killed. Like people sell each other out for nothing. And
What
that's
are
what
lives worth?
So this box here is pretty much, the bread and butter of a bunny's life, right?
yeah, that's right. This is called the feed box. This is how you give things to the robot. All right, anything you put in here, good or bad, is sent to the robot. So the robot makes the most money, and we make money passively too, but not nearly as much. So let's go to the drop area. I'm going to kill myself. Or actually, the robot should buy stuff. Buy like one of everything, Carl.
If I remembered how to do that, I would.
Number
hold on.
keys.
Yeah.
Aw, the bunnies are so cute.
You pressed the space bar and heard them squeaking.
Yes.
That's cute.
All right. I'm going to be dropping in a sec. All right, so here we are.
So he just dropped a pile of stuff here.
That's right. So let's just go through what each item does and learn what it does. All right. So one of this thing right here is a very important item that I have in my hand. It's a little this little like nut thing. It's called a tracking collar. So what it does is the robot can see all tracking collars in the game at all times very easily. From his point of view, there's a big orange arrow pointing down at them. So typically, most robot players will enforce the bunnies to wear their collars. Like, you must wear a collar or I'll kill you, because then he can see where they are, even if he's not really looking at them. All right, not always, but usually. So this here is a rocket. If we stick that in the feed box, the robot will get rocket ammo. We can do that in a second to show it off. This item is a laser wall. Sometimes the robot will want us to lay these down to keep us from reaching the robot. For example, we can put these in a line, and obviously the bunnies cannot pass, and if somebody wants to kill themselves on it, yeah, there you go.
Now you just get to see the, and this is the first time you're getting to see the inside of the drop ship here, and this is where you go when you die, as long as there is a drop ship in the game.
There is a drop ship, right? Think of the drop ship as the tool of the robot to control the bunnies, because if there's no drop ship, the bunnies spawn loose out in the world, and that's very dangerous for the robot.
You got my little bunny corpse.
Your brother. We'll talk about corpse in a second. But just think of the dropship as the way that the robot can consolidate the positions of all the other players so he can control them. All right. What else do we cover? Oh, yeah. Here, this is a light. Sometimes the robot will have you place lights down, the robot player, so that he can see where you are very easily, and it makes it harder for the bunnies to hide. This here is flamethrower fuel. If we put this in the feed box, it'll give the robot flamethrower ammo, and we'll demo that in a second. What else we got?
I got a mine here.
Oh yeah, mines are a tricky item because when you put them down, it's only visible to the robot. The bunnies cannot, as you can see on your screen, you cannot see anything of where that mine is. But the robot sees a big red circle on it. And
why don't you walk over that mine, Falcone? Go on. It's somewhere around that bush.
He doesn't want to. All right. Well, you can imagine what it's going to do when you walk over there. And this item that you're carrying, the orange things, that's called uranium. That's probably the most important item in the game. Uranium, think of it like money in the game. You buy it for 100 cents, and if the robot can get the bunnies to put it in his feed box, the robot will get 300 cents. So it's like an investment. He'll buy a bunch of uranium, and he's betting that he'll be able to get the bunnies to put it in the box for him.
Well, let's make a trip down here and put some stuff in the box for him.
Sure.
But before we do, we need something for putting it in the box, don't we?
That's right. We need some auto pay, buddy. Put that auto pay up. So that's one of the reasons that you might actually obey the robot player. The robot should be bribing the other bunnies. Hello, Mr. Robot. How do you expect us to put this in without auto pay?
And you do that by targeting the box, Karl, and hitting D.
Yeah, you gotta press D.
I thought that was.
D. There you go.
There we go.
Each little arrow is 25 cents. So since there's 4 of them, that should be giving us 100 points.
Well, don't you take my money. I took yours, though, didn't I?
The robot gets 100, is giving us 100 cents every time we put something good in there. Oh yeah, and I want to talk about this item right here that I have. This is called a battery. The the robot has like these little towers around him called sentries.
Yeah, let me walk over there because I'm going to take the robot from Karl here in a minute to show people that, and I'll show them the sentries as I walk over here.
Okay, so I'll put the battery in for you then, so you'll have sentry ammo. And it's basically like little towers that, when they're activated, they'll kill any bunny that is next to the robot in range of the sentries. Who's here with me? What is this?
Don't kill me, Karl.
If it's the one with the body on it, it's me. It's Falcone.
This gets scary.
We're gonna demo that.
All right, now I'm going to subvert Karl, meaning I'm going to take the robot from him. Oop,
All
and
right.
now I have the robot.
There you go.
And
Zoom with
that's,
WNS.
to touch on some things we were talking about, as you can see down there, I can see all the collars now.
That's right.
My
You can see
two
the
bunnies
orange.
are wearing collars there.
Yeah, and watch me take it off. If I take it off, the arrow stays with the collar, so I can use that to try to trick the robot. I might dump it this direction and then run in the other direction, or make him think I'm behind something by just, like for example, if I go behind this little hill, I can just drop it here, and the robot doesn't actually know if I'm there or somewhere else. Actually, I'll show you this item too. Now that you're in the robot, the sensor, the robot can have the bunnies place down sensors like this, and watch, it's going to go off in a second. Any bunny near a sensor sets it off, so the robot can have them put it down in strategic areas so that it's harder for them to escape. And of course, he should be paying them to do it, because no bunny's going to do anything for free.
Well, I would pay you, except you don't have a collar on.
Okay, pay me.
And how do I pay you?
With C. You press C and you can give commands and you can give me money.
I see it there.
I want 2 payments for putting down that sensor.
There you go.
Oh, someone took it from me. I didn't get it.
That's not my fault.
Oh man,
You
it's a
know?
harsh bunny world.
And how
All
do
right.
I remember this? How do I instantly kill a bunny?
Oh yeah, you can look at a bunny and press E on them, or just like any item, and basically execute anybody wearing a collar if you want. There you go.
I was just trying to drop it too, and you killed me.
He was just doing what you said.
But now that I did that, why don't you? Now we have a corpse down there from me
Yeah.
charring him.
Yeah, I'll show
So
you
what
the
does a corpse
corpses.
do?
Oh, I got killed by the mine. You didn't warn me.
I forgot it was there, and I didn't see it. I wasn't paying
Alright.
attention.
All right, here's another corpse. I'll get this corpse. And there's one more item too. This bunny has a pointer. All right, why don't we demo this out? I'm going to be going towards the feed box with this corpse, and
Wow, I'll
you
have
gotta
to check.
stop those.
Yeah.
You gotta stop those mines.
And if you
man.
guys notice, I'm not paying attention very much, but if you've seen, there was a red circle there, and I can hover over that. What is it, Q? And that'll
You press E on them.
E on them, just like you would kill a bunny, and that'll kill the mines so that people can't keep putting those mines down. I'm sorry about that.
No
I am
problem, no
not
problem.
doing my job as a benevolent robot
Yeah,
overlord.
typically the robot should be protecting his bunnies that are obeying and attacking the ones that are disobeying.
See, there's sensors down there.
Yeah.
I'm checking to make sure these guys aren't putting any more mines down.
Well, you can see a couple other things on your screen. On the upper left of your
Oh, that's
GUI,
the flamethrower.
yeah, with middle mouse button, right mouse button to shoot your missiles. And on the upper left of your screen, I don't know if you noticed like a little number there.
Mm-hmm.
That is your bonus. The longer you're in the robot, the higher and higher bonus you get. So the faster you make money, the longer you're in there.
And also, I want to point out on the UI there, the circle, the red notch on the circle. That's how you want to watch your door. That's your doorway.
That's right. Yeah. See how you're burning right there? You're burning your door, because what's going to happen in game in practice is that some bunnies will hang out by the door of the robot and wait for the robot to buy expensive things, and then immediately subvert. In other words, stealing all the goodies he just bought.
See somebody put a mine down there. Let me disable that. Wasn't very nice
thank
of you.
you.
I just saved some bunny's life. All right, so you were talking about the pointer before I so rudely let you get killed.
No problem. So the pointer is typically used in this fashion. I might see a bunny hiding, and I'll be like, look, there's a hidden bunny, and I'll point him out with the pointer to the robot. The robot will kill the bunny that's trying to escape, and then of course I will demand monetary compensation. Where's my money? I told you where the bunny is, and it's always up to the robot to pay whatever. It's always, there's no rules in this game. The rules are set by the robot player. The rules are whatever they want. And there might be harsh rules. It might be, oh, look, I think this bunny has no collar right here. Look, no collared bunny. I pointed him out for you. He's right there. He's right there. Flame it. Yeah, there you go. All right, now I want money. Pay me. See, I want 4 payments. Oh, you're paying the wrong bunny, buddy. I have the collar over here.
Thank you.
All right. So the other thing is the battery, which I'll give you this again, so you can use the sentries.
And what button does? Oh yeah, R.
The Q will turn on the sentries.
There we go. You can see them flashing down there.
Yeah. Oh, you fried somebody.
Oh, nice.
You got somebody that was trying to subvert you. So that's what the sentries do. And then the last item that I want to show you is the corpse. If you look by your box, if you notice your score is you're at 5,400. If I put the corpse in, you are now at 3,900, 4,000 now. So the corpse will take a minimum. If you're the robot, you want to keep bunnies from putting corpses in, which is it's kind of a crippling amount of money if you're trying to get to 10,000. Any corpses at least takes away 10% of your way there. So I get another corpse. I'll dump it in there.
And see, like, even now, I don't like where these collars are, so I might be like, hey, bunny, put your collar on and gather up these other collars. Put them in the center there, or I'll shoot you.
Yeah, sure. Under threat. Well, there's 3 reasons why a bunny. So people are probably asking, like, why would a bunny ever do what the robot wants? Oh yeah, and watch your score again. 4,500.
Oh,
you're now
bunny
36.
bastard.
Yeah. So there's 3 reasons why a bunny would do what a robot wants. The first one is that under threat of being shot. So if there's no dropship, there really isn't. It's not really a threat. Like, who cares? Shoot me. I'm just going to respawn. But if there is a dropship, then I really don't want to be killed, because I'm just going to end up in that prison. I can't subvert. I can't make money. And when I get dropped off by the dropship again, I'm just going to be dropped off right in front of the robot, where he knows exactly where I am, and I gain nothing. So the first reason is that I don't want to be sent to the dropship. The second reason that I will obey.
Don't make me hurt you.
I'm not sure what I did there.
I think there was a secondary explosion. You must have you shot a missile and then it exploded something else that was in the items.
There was a mine there.
Oh, is that what it was?
And it exploded some other things.
It exploded. Well, are we ready to go ahead and hop in and try a match of this, I guess, then, huh?
Sure. If you want to go for it,
So,
we can try to play with the guys.
Yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask everybody to go ahead. We're doing this conversation over Skype. The audio quality is going to get a little worse, guys, because we're going to use the in-game chat. So everybody make sure your in-game chat's on and mute your Skype chat. And then after the game, we'll get back on Skype, okay?
Sounds
good. So I'm muting my Skype chat. Are we going to stay in this server, or are we going to jump to another one? Will people be able to join into this server?
They can with a password if they have the password.
Well, let's start a new server or join another server. Before we mute our things, let's back out and maybe try and join in with some other people or something.
Okay, sure.
So let's take a look here, and I'm gonna do a refresh. Well, let's just go into. Can you make that GamesMatter one not have a password this time? I guess. Would be the best way.
I can do it again without a password. Sure.
Yeah, why don't we do that, and then people can join in on us. Folks watching the stream, if you got the game from GamesMatter earlier and want to join in on us, we're going to open up the room so that you can join in and play and kind of see how this works firsthand. Thanks for stopping by and watching. Remember, the game is called Obey. You'll be able to get it on Steam starting tonight, right?
That's right. I'm setting up the server. Should be no password now. It's called. I renamed it Obey Official now.
Okay. Let me hit that refresh. There it is. I see it. All right. I'm muting this, and I'll be using the in-game chat.
Sounds good.
And folks, you're always going to be able to hear me talking because I have, my mic here. Let me adjust some things. Options, sound. We got push to talk.
Hello, fellas.
Turn the volume up here a bit. I want to knock down the sound effects and the music.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback from you, Sketch. You go.
Is this working?
Yep, I hear you.
All right, am I talking here?
Yep.
All right,
Hear you loud and clear.
excellent, excellent stuff, excellent stuff. All right, and I should have you guys broadcasting through now too.
Sounds good. Alright, Falcone's in.
Alright.
I'm obeying. Don't kill me. You
Get on your collars right now.
I got my collar on. I'm coming.
Alright. Buy stuff so we can obey you, dear overlord.
Yeah, leader. We want you to buy stuff.
We're missing somebody, I think.
There's stuff. Now, I think you had better get that stuff and put it in the box. And I need to put up auto pay, right? So that's the D key.
Yep.
That's D, that's right. Do you guys want me to play hardcore or take it easy?
I think we're gonna need more than two. You better hit D.
It won't matter for me. I'm dead anyways.
I think we're gonna need a little bit more hardcore here, or more payment here. I think you need to hit D twice.
What? Say again?
You need to hit D 2 more times. You're not paying us enough.
Is that you by the box there?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Put it in. There you go.
That wasn't very
There's nothing
nice.
else for us. There's nothing else for us to do, Overlord.
It's coming. Don't you worry.
Oh, we got a new
Sit right
player.
there.
GamesMatter.
I see somebody. Better put on a collar.
Alright, I'm on my way.
All right, there's stuff. Who dropped their collar?
We
Somebody
gotta
dropped
buy
their
collars.
collar.
We don't have collars. You didn't buy them.
There's a collar right up to the north of you.
Look at this. Chintzy, not paying enough.
Alright, put auto pay higher.
Oh, you bastard.
Put them collars on, or you will be annihilated.
Trying to steal my money. I don't have a collar to put on.
I got my collar on the ship.
Okay, good. Who is that?
GamesMatter.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
He's talking to me.
I see somebody pointed. Yeah, I know you're. I know there's somebody else over there too.
You're not a very nice leader.
Oh, you sneaky little bastard.
I don't know why you have to go around shooting people with bullets. It's just not,
Yeah,
it's not
man.
decent.
Alright, pick up that stuff.
And all this paltry auto pay.
Okay, I learned a new lesson today, guys.
Put it back up.
Fire. Fire hurts. It burns.
Alright, there are callers on the drop zone.
Okay, I'm gonna go get him. Alright, fellas, you know the drill.
Ah,
I love how business-like you are. Like, 1 second you're with us, and the next moment you're like, okay, you know what time it is.
I don't like him. He's such a mean overlord.
Me?
Yes.
I pay well. I'll pay you guys well. There's no need to feel that way. We're all gonna be friends, and we're
you
gonna make a
can't
lot
say
of
that.
money.
He just started.
Yeah. And we're gonna make a lot of money together. Collars on.
Don't put that missile in the box. Don't put that missile in the box.
You pay extra for batteries, right?
I sure do.
Here's some battery fuel.
All right.
Oh, you need to tell people you're doing that. No, you can do that. Help you out.
Here you go, buddy. Get your money. Don't steal it. Don't steal it. Good thing you didn't get there on time, buddy. I would have not let you take his money. I understand the attempt, though. You guys are such good bunnies. So we're going to do a money drop. You lost your collar, my friend. Come on, come on.
Does it give you any money to put your collar in the feed box?
It just returns the money to me.
Damn it. I guess I couldn't hide behind the box too well.
Well, I saw you do it, so I was just... Get your collar, my man.
Not with a rocket.
Here.
Where is this money drop happening?
Well, I just gave it to them because they were the only two obeying
In the
bunnies.
fire.
In the fire, right?
You know what's funny? It's that you can't... What's funny is that you can't communicate privately with someone.
You can. You have to. And right now, the only way to do it right now is to type /W. You type like this, and it'll whisper to your nearby bunnies only. But it's possible for the robot to intercept it if you do it near a dormant sensor. Or if I'm looking right at you, if the robot's looking right directly at you, the robot will actually intercept your secret chat. So you have to be careful. And I'm gonna make it that way too later for voice. Eventually it'll have voice, secret voice chat too as well.
Oh, that'll be nice. Two different
but it'll be the same
talk
thing.
buttons, maybe?
That's right. And then if you, but if you do it near the near a sensor, just like now, it will also, yep. Go ahead and put those batteries in, buddy. You get extra money. Go ahead, put the other one in. I'll pay you after. Oh, don't get smart with me, fellas. Here's some money. Stay right over here. Who was it? You that put in was that you that put in the batteries?
Yes, it was me. Thank you very much, benevolent overlord.
Ah, my pleasure. Alright, I want someone to put that sensor right in here. And if you walk off, I will simply fry the whole thing. So instead, you should make money. Oh, you didn't place it. You just dropped it.
That wasn't a sensor. That was uranium. I don't have the sensor.
Oh, I'm talking to this other bunny. Right here. Get your money.
Hey, that bunny, he
what?
dropped a mine over there.
I don't see any mines.
Listen to
Think
you
you're
ratting
safe.
out your fellow bunnies. What do you think you are?
I've got you turning on each other. I've got you turning on each other. You can take that sensor, if you put it right over here, I'll give you money. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a hint because I've almost got this game sealed. You guys are being way too obedient. I'm definitely gonna seal this game if you keep, I mean, maybe you guys are okay with me being in first place. Oh, did I lose a bunny? I lost a bunny. And this was...
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Alright, let's see, who do we got here? Oh, I got everyone again. Alright. Alright, fellas. Don't bother putting those laser walls there. I'm just gonna disable them. Here. Take those laser walls, and I want you to put it from here to here. And to here. I'm missing someone. Oh, there he is. Ah, crap! I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching. That was a good attempt, the other person. He almost got away. Alright, here's a little bit of money for that. Take this laser wall. Take the laser wall on the ground there, buddy. I want you to put it right over here. Oh, great. I'm missing somebody.
Careful where you're putting that fire, my friend. You've got some obedient people here who are helping you out.
I know. Go ahead and put it in. Here's some money.
I think in this game, obedience is relative.
In this game, what?
Obedience is relative.
Oh yeah, are you kidding me? Everybody's out to stab you in the back. Alright, who do I got here?
So why didn't you call this game? I'm wondering, why didn't you call this game Friendship Simulator 2016?
Or Politics Simulator or something? Betrayal Simulator?
Did you see, did you see me over there? Did you see me?
I did not. Did I kill you by chance? I was just spamming. Oh boy, you guys crashed a dropship. I did not actually teach a tutorial on crashing the dropship. Take this, bunnies. Take this. I am out of patience.
You know how scary it is watching you do that from the ground?
You're the only obeying bunny. I will pay you well if you put that uranium in.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Fight the power. Oh dear Lord!
So if you notice, you guys spawned again in the world because I didn't buy a dropship. Die. Good job, bunny. My one obeying bunny.
Dang it!
Oh, did I get you?
Twice
I was
now!
just guessing. I was just guessing at the good hiding spots.
He's tagged me 3 times, man.
I'm just sneaking around here, and he's just randomly shooting. There I am.
Oh, you guys put the fuel in, right? So it's your own doing in a way. That's the thing that is one of the most interesting things about this game is that sometimes I get killed and I'm like, I gave him that rocket that I just got smashed with.
He's so mean.
Alright, bunny, here, stay in the game. Here's money. Here's money.
So, like, can we make Obey into a prison movie, like the one obeying bunny? Can we shank him or something?
I think that would be apt. Here, obeying bunny. I'm gonna get subverted.
You just have to turn. You just turn right round, baby, right round. Like a record. I want to come back. I want to come back.
Oh, you're coming back.
Into your loving embrace.
Oh, here's some money. For both of you. For both of you. There's your money. For both of you. Alright.
You bunnies are such betrayers.
Alright, don't kill me. I'll be right back.
Oh, you are obeying. Oh, and then he took my money and then ran away. Very funny. Here's your money for you, obeying bunny. Oh, he's AFK. Very dangerous AFK bunnies. Oh, I knew that was coming.
I'm in chat.
Did you
What
catch
happens to our friendship?
Did you guys catch my strategy over there? I didn't buy a dropship, and I just held on long enough to get my score nice and high. And now it's up to you guys to see if you can pick it up from there.
You can
It'll
do
be
that
difficult.
by gathering up your collars and putting corpses, or not corpses. No, never mind.
We sure will.
You changed so fast.
I will kill you all. Don't come near me. Where are you at?
Can you buy a dropship so we can obey? Right now, there's no reason to obey.
Well, I don't have any money to buy a dropship, so you're going to have to put stuff in the box until I can buy a dropship.
There's not even anything to put in the box.
There are some things to put in the box.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
you
I don't
want.
think so. You leave that corpse alone. I see you there. There's a collar right there you could go put on.
Okay, you have enough money to buy a dropship.
-1477. That's yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry, that was on my... Alright, I'll spot your door, but you're gonna have to pay me. Will you do that?
Yes.
Alright, I'm coming around with a collar.
You better rat your friends out.
Right there. You're in front of him, right there.
Dang you! Dang you, Dez! Dang you to the pits of Tartarus!
Thank you, sir.
I don't have any money to give you. I don't have any money to give you.
You can still pay with your C, even though you're in the negative. Thank you very much.
You're snitching your way into debts. Congratulations, Sketch.
Well, if the rest of you...
Oh, he wants to stay in there now.
On.
You didn't buy any more collars.
He can't. And I took the last ones. You see my game now?
I'll pay somebody else to take his job.
Oh.
Falcone?
Does it come with health insurance?
Well, I won't kill you.
Vacation days?
What do you want me to do? Sick leave.
Come over here and take this collar and watch my door.
Oh, I see one on your left side, over there.
I'm personally hoping for some maternity leave.
Right around there. You don't see him? He's right there. Take that. You think you're gonna replace me?
I hate you.
You should have known better, man.
I should have.
Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap this game up. Alright, so you told me to play hardcore, so I'm playing hardcore. I'm sorry, I feel so bad lying so much sometimes, even though it makes me win. Oh, maybe I don't feel that bad.
If you still feel bad about it, maybe there's hope.
Oh, you're terrible.
I admit it, I am terrible. But you said you'd replace me. I wasn't going to subvert you, but then you said you were going to want to replace me. And I'm like, oh my god, I better do something.
Nothing better than getting spanked by the developer of his own game.
Actually, I like getting spanked. So I don't think I'm the best player. I think there's some players that can outdo me. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a very interesting explosion. Boom.
I just placed them all there.
Alright, it's game, fellas.
Good
Good game, though.
I'll see you guys back over on Skype.
Alright, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Well,
was I too mean? Was I too mean?
No. That was fantastic. As a matter of fact, it's about time for us to wrap this up. I wanna thank you for the game and playing with us, taking time to come on and talk about your game with us. It's definitely, man, it's an interesting premise. There's no doubt about that. I really appreciate the art style. It's a fun art style. Some chat comments about how the game looks so cute and things like that. The game looks like tons of fun. So there's some positive feedback from the chat.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
And yeah, it's definitely a very interesting game.
I wonder if did they pick up on my lying and scheming? Because that's really where the meat of the game is. Like, yes, it's cute, it's beautiful, but it's also metaphorical. Like, humans are born as children and innocent and little sweet things, and they become smart, so to speak, right? And then they end up backstabbing each other and doing all manner of terrible things so that they can get ahead personally.
Well, that's it definitely represents that. You know, and it's like, I want to be Trixie, but if I be Trixie at this point, I'm going to get killed. And you get other ones, you know, I'll obey. Why are you obeying him?
Yeah.
I was feeding you guys bodies too. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Were
Did you
doing
feed
that?
me a body? Did you get one on me?
I got 2 on you, and then I got 1 on
Really?
Sketch.
Nice. I didn't even notice. Very nice. Very nice.
In fact, you did it all with all those little quickie kills that you had done on Sketch. I was like right behind him. I was picking up his body as you were killing him.
Well, again, I want
And hauling
to
it back.
say thank you for joining us. Thanks for participating in Games Matter. Everybody out there watching, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you again next week. Remember, hashtag Games Matter. There might be a few copies around. I'm not sure yet. But if you do, it's at Games Matter HQ. Ask them for a copy. And remember, folks, always follow the Games Matter rules. Make sure you're talking about the games on social media, everything like that. Thanks a lot again, Dan.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Falcone.
And Obey's
Carl.
coming out on Steam.
Yeah, tonight at midnight. Don't forget,
Yeah.
you can get Obey. If you don't get a copy through Games Matter, you can buy it tonight at midnight. Make sure you're there for that. We'll see you again next time, folks.
Bye.